crazy.
Good evening. Yo, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. And grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, man, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Today is Manly Manday. I do apologize, man. My system shut down, fucked up, man. I had to reboot, man. Oh my God, man. It's like amateur hour over here. Do apologize, man, but y'all know what it is, man. First and foremost, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video, share the content with those you know, those you don't. Also, big ups to the best moderators in the gang. Y'all know who they are. Young boy Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Dad, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka P Mac, and my big bro bringing up the real for show, Professor Remo Williams. And then we got them queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC. And last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven Carefully. And don't forget about them newest, man. We got Miss Asha Brooks. We got Big Frank. We got Coach Ricky. And we got Diablo. Hey, and don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, y'all. 501 East 61st Street, right here in Chicago, Illinois. Also on the far south side, southwest side, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, 2523 West 79th Street. Also located here in Chicago, Illinois. And if you're in them suburbs, man, don't forget to check out the Doc, man, the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213. And then after that, man, after you get a little better, go check out the cafe where grown folks play, 17553 South Kedzie. You know what I'm saying? They got slot machines, a little liquor, a little dancing. Go ahead and have some fun. And if you're over East, man, check out the Urban Lust Cafe, 2911 East 79th Street. Wednesday through Sunday, they always got something going on. Hey, and if you know anybody else out there, man, melanated brothers and sisters that got some business they want to promote, hey, tell them to come holler at us, man, on Bearded Conversation, man. We'll be more than happy to push for them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. I wanted to start off with a little something different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't hear the first time, but I think I got it together, man. I had to reboot the system, man. So with that being said, man, y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to go ahead and play the theme song while I go ahead and grab my notes and get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for being patient with your boy.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Uh-huh. Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. Talking at how we living it, moving like a dealership. Several businesses, t-shirts, podcasts. No, you don't need
the membership.
Just follow us on YouTube. Knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got a different exciting.
Let's talk about
it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler or leave it in the comments. Debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views. We supersonic, big gang is conquer. Circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block. It's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Come on, the hood lovers.
we got it together now, y'all. So come on, hey man, come on back.
Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, BEARDEDBUCKZ Khan, aka Khan the Don, BKA Mr. BGK, man, also known as a lot of other names, Bearded One and everything else, you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. Man, y'all, man. It was rough around these parks, man. It was rough around these parks, man. I had to reboot the whole damn computer. Had to cut everything off, reboot everything, man. So now we back. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I leave my shit running all night. I know I gotta cut it down, let it cool off and things of that nature. So that's on me, man. But first and foremost, man, y'all know what it is. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our families, our extended families, and more especially our Bit of Conversation family. Also, man, keep living by these 5 key components, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's what we about here on Bearded Conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? So much love, peace, and blessings to everybody out there in the building. Well, let's get straight to it, man, since I was a little late. Hey, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying undertone on edutainment. Um, you know, we don't want you to take anything that's shown on this channel for face value, or we don't want you to take any advice given on this channel at face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work. Please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want you going out here starting on revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Because you can't get no money out of me. And as you can see, your boy Solo Dolo in the building tonight, man. Also, man, big ups to my co-host L Boogie. Big ups to my other co-host, Roscoe P. And big ups to the co-hostess with the mostest, my low one. I love you, son. A Jizzle. AJ, man. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to them, man. Y'all, man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know what was going on, man, but we got it together. Like I said, I had to reboot my system, y'all. I was down for a minute. Now I'm back at it like a crack addict. You feel me? Well, you know what I'm saying? Just strike that last one. Y'all might not feel that last one, but strike that last one. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be exactly back at it like a crack addict, but you get what I'm saying. Y'all catch my drift, man. What's going on tonight, though, man? It was a good weekend, man. Good weekend, good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Good week coming up. You know what I'm saying? Fair body, good weekend and a good week coming up. So we got some topics. Let's get to our topics first. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little youth sports, not football, but youth basketball. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to highlight this young lady, man. Also, big ups to the all the women sports, man. Collegiate women, collegiate sports, women, professional sports, women youth sports and things. You know what I'm saying? Of that nature, man. Just big ups to the women's, man, for playing their role, playing their part, and doing a big one. But tonight I want to highlight a 7th grader, man. She coming out of Manchester, Connecticut. Her name is Hanaya Padilla. She's a 7th grader, man. She had a little game, man. Shit, she set a school record. She set a school record. She hit like 13 threes. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a few of the highlights, man. She dropped 13 threes, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, some jumpers, some layups, some euros, man. She was doing her thing for a 7th grader. Had a nice little snatch back game, little step back game. You know what I'm saying? For a young lady, had a nice little handle on the ball, man. So big ups to this young lady, Ania Padilla. So y'all, the score of the game was 67-61, and she hit 13 threes, which set a school record in Manchester, Connecticut. The score again was 67-61. She had 67 points. 67 points. 67-61, and she had 67 points. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that young lady, man. Big ups to that young lady. I mean, when I say she went off, man, she went off. You know what I'm saying? She went off. So big ups to her. Also, man, y'all, what's going on, man? Anybody watching any of them football games, man? Y'all know it's Manly Manday, man. We dedicate the day to the men. You know what I'm saying? We talk a little bit about men's health, men, you know what I'm saying? Mental awareness. You know, we try to relate the sports to the guys and shit like that. You know, I ain't been too much big up on the NBA. Also, man, congratulations. I want to say this too to another young guy. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert Arenas' son, you know, he made McDonald's All-American. You know what I'm saying? He ain't committed to a college yet, but he made up McDonald's All-American. Man, big ups to all the youth in the city of Chicago. Big ups to all the youth in cities all over America, man, for taking the time out their life to, be inspired and encouraged and motivated by sports and to take sports to try to get them and lead them into, you know what I'm saying, some better shit, because it's fucked up out here. I know how it is in Chicago. I'm not necessarily gonna speak for anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure everybody got they problems. And even if you ain't trying to do it to get out of problem, man, if that's something that keep you, what I'm saying, away from the riffraff or whatever fuck case may be, man, big ups to the kids that do it for that reason, and big up to the kids that don't, because it's a lot that can happen, man. But the NFL, y'all, what's going on, man? I am so well. I ain't disappointed, but man, y'all, I said Washington was gonna do his thing, man. I said I predicted Washington and Kansas City, but it's Washington, Philadelphia, man. So and another thing about that game, man. I ain't agree with some of them damn calls, man. I ain't agree with some of them calls, man. Like that call against that unnecessary roughness call at the end of the second quarter on Lattimore against Brown, AJ Brown on the Eagles, man. Brown started the fucking fight. Brown blocked him, boom. So, you know what I'm saying? Brown blocked Lattimore. Lattimore, you know what I'm saying, kept coming. But then, you know what I'm saying, Brown hit the man in the face. Now, I get it though, but we all know how this go. It's a psychological game. And every time I watch the NFL, man, the last person that made the move is the person that you know what I'm saying, that gets the flag. So, even though AJ Brown, you know what I'm saying, initiated the contact and initiated the roughness, the unnecessary roughness, in my opinion, the ref still called Lattimore at the end, flagged him, which was, man, like, you in a playoff game, bro. You got to keep your man. You got to keep your composure. You got to keep your composure, especially on a big stage like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it can be hard to, but y'all professionals, man. But again, we still men, we still human. So y'all know how shit be, man. But yeah, man. So for me, I said, listen. Now I did say that. Don't get me wrong. I said I was gonna call it here first. I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying. I called it here first. I was like, man, it's gonna be Washington Commanders, but unfortunately, it wasn't the Commanders. And I also said, um, they had to come out on defense. They had to come out on defense, and they couldn't let them jump out on them. You know what I'm saying? So, Saquon Barkley ran, man. Defense wasn't what the fuck it should have been. Saquon Barkley, man. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he had 15 touches for 118 yards and 3 freaking touchdowns, y'all. He had 3. Professor Remo, man, in the chat. I don't know if y'all was here in the chat. Remo did say, man. Oh, there you go, right there. See, and like, thank you, Remo. Thank you, Remo. Thank you. The refs definitely cheated, especially on that jump ball call. That was a thank you. But hold on, but check it out. No, 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 no. We're gonna get that to Washington. He caught that ball. That was good. That was a good ball. But my thing was the turnovers. So in the first 2 games of the playoffs, especially, so they beat the number 1 seed, which was and that was dope, man. 2 NFC East teams were in the playoffs, Washington and Detroit. So they beat Detroit. They come back, what you call it? And come on, man, y'all didn't have a turnover the first 2 games of the playoffs. They didn't have a turnover, y'all. The wild card game and then the first round, they didn't have a turnover at all. Do you hear me, man? I seen that was for me. For me, for Washington, I think that was the he had an interception. He had, don't get me wrong, Jaden threw for 255 yards, had a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? A rushing touchdown, rushed for 48 yards. You know what I'm saying? But that one interception, and then them fumbles, y'all. The fumbles. Oh, excuse me. The fumbles, man. The fumbles and oh man, y'all. It's too many turnovers. Too many turnovers. That ultimately, for me, I think that's what really killed them. I think the turnovers really killed them. How many turnovers did they have? How many turnovers did they have? So altogether, they had 4 turnovers. They fumbled 3 times, which was recovered by them, and then the turnover then the interception that he threw. And don't get me wrong, man. Jalen Hurts, he threw for 246, which shocked me. I'm saying, and I'm not saying that he don't have an arm, but that shocked me that he threw for 246. I thought he was gonna, use Saquon Barkley a little more and maybe short passes and shit like that. But it didn't happen that way, man. He got out, he did his thing. Um, did he have any rushing yards? Yeah, he rushed for like 16 yards. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but he had 3 touchdowns. So, but there was all them tush pushes and them insides, man. They let him get to that goal line for them penalties, all them damn penalties. Let's see how many do they tell you that? Do they tell you that? Then he got sacked 3 times. Jaden Daniels. Well, Jalen Hurts got sacked twice. So penalties. Well, they don't give you the penalties, but they had a lot of penalties, man. They had a lot of penalties. Fourth down conversions, it was pretty equally yoked. Four for 6 for the Commanders. 1-1 for the Eagles type shit. You know what I'm saying? Third down efficiency. See, that's another thing on third down efficiency in that red zone. Washington, when they played the Detroit, and I thought Detroit was gonna get out on them. I didn't think they was gonna get past Detroit, honestly. The way the game started off, but them damn turnovers. Same thing that happened to Detroit, them turnovers, same thing that happened to Washington, man. But I didn't think it was gonna be 23-55. That really killed me. That really killed me. Yeah. Remo says Washington get more than 2 yards per run. Yeah, yeah. That so not only the run game, but Washington ain't really big on the run. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, they do run. They got the Robinson and Eckler. Eckler didn't really get off, or Robinson. Eckler only had 15 yards. Robinson had 36. Shit, the quarterback had more yards than him. You know what I'm saying? And Eckler throughout the season, I had him in my fantasy draft, man. Eckler was hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Concussed a lot. So even in this game, he had little brief stints of breaking out, but he really didn't, he really didn't make an impression in this game, man. So I predicted what I predict 24-27. Yeah, we was close. We had 23. But yeah, man. But I kind of knew they was gonna lose. It was just kind of wishful thinking because he was a rookie, man, coming along doing his thing. So I wanted the brother to, what I'm saying, get on. But it was still an exciting game. It was an interesting game. In the end, I just think the experience of the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? I think they just wanted it a little bit more. Um, even watching the game, man, and some of the plays, like when the defense broke down, man, you could tell the discouragement on the faces of the players on the Commanders, man. But I still fuck with the Commanders. I still fuck with them, man. It's still my team. So, well, they ain't my team, but you know what I'm saying. I still rock with them. You know what I'm saying, for that young boy over there. Hey, that Kansas City and Buffalo. Now, this is one game that I can say that I don't think the ref cheated for Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? I really think Kansas City, they did their thing. They played it. They kept it close. But I already knew if it stayed close. Well, for me, I knew if it stayed close, I really did think that Kansas City was gonna win. But my thing is, you can never tell because you know how many games that man, Josh Allen, that's a bad man. He just couldn't get. They just can't get over that goddamn Pat Mahomes hump. He was a bad man out there. He did a lot of work. He said without the run being successful, that play action would stagnate. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Even with that play action though, Remo, even with that that play action that they run, um, they still couldn't. He didn't really run as much as I thought he would run. I really thought he would take off a little bit more than what he took off in that game. I really thought he was gonna take off just a little bit more. But but then again, that defense, man, that defense, fucking Philadelphia, they deep, man. That's a different animal. I ain't gonna lie. That line, it's a different animal, man. It's a different animal. So you have to play to your strength. That's a different animal, man. But Josh Allen, man, 237 yards, threw for two TDs, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he did his thing, man. James Cook had two TDs. Rushing. Shit. Hollins had a TD catch. So Shakir, that's who I uh that's who I was looking for. And he didn't really have an impact in the game. He only had 47 yards receiving. He didn't really have an impact in the game. Samuel's late game catch for a touchdown, which kept him in it. You know what I'm saying? That kept him in the game. But yeah, he really didn't Shakir really wasn't that effective yesterday. So that was another thing. And Travis Kelsey, and that worried me too, man. Travis Kelsey, man, he didn't really get off like I thought Travis Kelsey would get off. He only had 19 yards receiving, and he didn't have a touchdown that fucking game, bro. Worthy had a touchdown. You know, so like I say, Pat Mahomes rushed for 2. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Hunt. Shout out to Kareem Hunt too, man. They knocked the screws loose a few times, man, but he kept on, man. Late in the third quarter, I think it was, or second quarter, he was a little gingerly getting up, man. They rung his bell. Big ups to Kareem Hunt, man. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City gave him another break. You know, I think he was drafted by Kansas City and he came back to him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was a hell of a game, man. It was 29-32 Chiefs weight, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, that was a hell of a game, man. That was actually, so when it kicked off, shit, 7-3, Kansas City come out, Buffalo come back, kick a 3. Josh Allen come back with a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was crazy. Then Kansas City come back, score. Now it's 12-13. Man, that game was exciting. It was a gunslinging game for sure. Pat Mahomes threw for 245. Josh 237, man. Nobody nobody threw interceptions. You know, that was just a gutsy ass game. That game was just a hard fought ass game, man. You know, and I think if Josh Allen could have had a little bit more time on the clock, man, he probably could have, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? But man. So, Pat Holmes, Andy Reid, man, coming over there from that 3, and I forgot what the record was, but it was like 3 and some shit, man. He came over there, changed the culture, man. Pat Mahomes came over there, changed the culture. Travis Kelsey came over there, changed the culture, man. All that, we ain't got Tariq Hill no more. We ain't got this person no more. They got rid of a lot of players on the receiving side, man. But shit, man, they still kept their core, man. They still kept their defense. They re-signed Jones. I remember, the defensive end. I'm sorry. Jones, man, it was shaky for a minute. They resigned him back on their defense, which is a surefire leader on defense for Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said, they kept Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? They kept Mahomes, which most definitely they added that rookie Worthy. Man, yeah, man, three-peat, man, something that ain't never been done in NFL before. Three-peat. Three-peat. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I hope they keep it, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. I don't know what and then they play the Eagles like on a second one, you know what I'm saying? Or was it last year? Whatever they played the Eagles. Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Eagles might be pissed off, but Eagles might be trying to come back. He said Pat Mahomes looked slow on the scramble. It almost looked like the Bills were scared to touch him. Yeah, that shit too, man. All that. See, but you know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I know football is supposed to be violent and aggressive and shit like that, but a lot of times, man, me personally, man, I think some players do too much, man. A tackle is a tackle, man. We ain't out here to kill each other, man. I get it. We grown men, testosterone flying, and we competing and we being competitive. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing a lot of hits, bro. You know what I'm saying? That for me deemed unnecessary. I see a lot of hits that for me be deemed unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I say, man, I know it's a competitive sport and it's football, but god damn. You know what I'm saying? We tackling, bro. Tackle. Make a simple tackle, take them down, man. Y'all trying to tell motherfuckers heads off, break motherfuckers' legs. It ain't even that serious. It ain't that serious, huh? Hey, big ups to Hamlin. You know what I'm saying? That boy recuperated and covered well. You know what I'm saying? He back out there, man. I remember he fell out in the game last year, y'all. Yeah, the heart problem or some shit, man. But anyway, man. Yeah, man, it's wild, man. It was wild. Man. Man, I'm still mad about Washington, man. Goddamn Eagles, man. Mm. We still getting our, you know what I'm saying, 2 black quarterback Super Bowl, but so now, you know what we waiting on now? Because a lot of people was comparing Jaden Daniels to CJ Stroud over there in is it the Texans? I believe it's Texans. You know what I'm saying? Is it the Texans, CJ Stroud? Let me see. Let me make sure, man. I don't want to say the wrong team. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information, but I know y'all might know, but or is it Houston? I don't know. Houston is in Texas, ain't it? Yeah, but let me make sure what team this young boy play for, man. You know what I'm saying? If I get it. Roam, roam, roam. Who the punk play for? Yeah, the Houston Texans. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they try to compare Jaden Daniels to the Houston Texans, you know what I'm saying? Quarterback CJ Stroud. You know, CJ Stroud was a rookie last year, made it to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Got knocked out. Made it this year again, had to play Pat Mahomes in the first round, got knocked out, you know, and they was trying to compare CJ career to his. But you know, again, you know, we gonna see what Jaden Daniels do next year. Hopefully he make the playoffs again. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know, he already ahead of CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud got knocked out both times in the first round. At least shit, he made it down there almost to the conference championship. You feel me? He was one game away. I know it ain't the whole enchilada, but he was close enough. Shit, you know what I'm saying? He say, I got the Eagles in the Super Bowl 35-24. You know, I'm still going with Pat Mahomes, man. And I'm gonna say 35-38 or 32-35, man. It's gonna be a field goal. It's gonna be a field goal or a touchdown victory in this Super Bowl, man. Unless some shit happens. And Pat Mahomes was limping a little bit, man. You know what? Pat Mahomes gonna get out there, man, do his fucking thing, L Boogie. Professor Remo. He gonna get out there and do his thing, man, whether he got a broke leg or not. He gonna get out there and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I do give Pat Mahomes, man. You know what I'm saying? Over well, I ain't gonna say over, but you know, over some quarterbacks, man, who claim that they tired, don't want to get out there, who got, you know, certain ailments. Oh, big up to Jaden Daniels too, man. When he played the damn Bears, man, the man reels was fucked up through that fucking hell, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, Pat Mahomes gonna get out there, man. He gonna wield a victory, man. That's why I like him, man. He gonna wield his team to victory. So with that being said, not saying that Jalen Daniels ain't got that determination and motivation in that lion in him. I just think Pat Mahomes wanted a little bit more, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even necessarily his team. I think Pat Mahomes wanted a little more. That's why for me, I'm glad Pat Mahomes doing what he's doing, man. Because I want to say Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? It's Pat Mahomes like, you know what I'm saying? When my motherfuckers get talking about Pat, I want them to compare Pat to Brady. You know what I'm saying? They say Brady is the GOAT because he got the little 6 or 7. Come on, man. Let's get it, Pat. Hmm. Let's get it, Pat. And you're going to do something that ain't never been done before, man. Win 3 straight Super Bowls. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put them in the talk with the greats. Got to put them in the talk with the greats. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that's the update on the sports, man. That's what we, you know what I'm saying? That's what we looking like for that. So we got the Super Bowl February the 9th, man. So we looking forward to that. We got the Eagles in Kansas City. I'm telling y'all here first, Professor Remo predicting Kansas City. And I am predicting, I mean, no, Professor Remo predicting the Eagles 35-24. And I'm predicting Kansas City 35-38. I think they either either 35-38 or 35-42, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or 43, because they might go for a 2-point conversion. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I was riding the other day, man, you know, about down Lakeshore Drive, man. Why is motherfuckers on the water, y'all? Now, I know they do this in other places, but me personally, I ain't never seen this shit in the city of Chicago, man. They is on the fucking water, like fishing. I'm like, what the now, and where is that? It's like, I didn't know you can get down to the water because you usually see them, you know what I'm saying, when you driving along Lakeshore Drive, it look desolate over there. These motherfuckers on the water, man. If one of you dumb motherfuckers fall in this water, this frozen lake water, man, and then I seen the motherfucker, somebody sent me some shit about motherfuckers on on the lake. Actually out there on the lake, walking around and shit. I'm like, these people's is crazy, man. People do all type of wild, crazy shit, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, y'all know Trump. Hey, man, y'all, we gotta love Trump, man. Yeah, so y'all know Trump, man. This motherfucker, man. I don't know why, but Trump ass then fucking trying to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I thought it was crazy. I just thought it was crazy. I don't think. He said they won't be able to do that tomorrow. Right? Hell no, they won't, man. I'm talking about, man, bro. They all on Lake Michigan. Do you hear me, Remo? On Lake Michigan and everywhere, man. Just on the fucking water. Now one of them fall in, then they gonna want to sue and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, evolve the city, man. Get y'all dumb ass. First of all, how y'all even they not even supposed to be down, bro. When like certain parts of the lake, bro, you ain't even supposed to be down there anyway, period. They got signs and shit telling you not to go that way or not that you can't be down there. Mm. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking like motherfucker ain't never, you know what I'm saying, went down there and didn't pay that shit no attention because I know plenty of look, because I know plenty of times we just did some shit we wasn't supposed to do. And I ain't pay that shit no attention, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. Hey, man, big ups to everybody in the building tonight, man. Welcome to Manly Manday, man. Another episode, man. We started a little late tonight, man. I had some technical difficulties. I had to reboot the whole fucking system, man. The soundboard had to be rebooted. The fucking computer had to be rebooted. The fucking speakers, monitor, everything had to be rebooted, man. Shit crazy, man. Camera had to be rebooted. Everything, man. So we got everything about together, man. I'm glad we was able to do that, man. Big ups to everybody, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video, share the content, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, y'all. But yeah, Trump, man, that motherfucker Trump, the golf. Hey, well, you know, the Golf of America kind of got a nice little ring to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, got a nice little ring or something to it, the Golf of America. But I don't know, man. I say leave that shit alone, man. He said it looks a lot cleaner than before. Yeah. It actually do. It actually do. Hey man, what y'all think about what y'all think about that new logo up there in the corner, man? Y'all see it, man. New something, man. Motherfucker out here playing with, man. I was so stressed, man. I need to take it. I'm gonna do that anyway, man. But yeah, what y'all think about that new logo up in the corner? And speaking of in the corner, man, y'all see Miss Cheryl Underwood in the background. Big ups to my city, man. Hey man, big ups to the city of Chicago, man. We do a lot, man. Hey man, listen, man, this is a great city, man. We got motherfuckers, man, all walks of life, comedians, singers, actresses, athletes, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? We got everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to Cheryl Underwood, man. Hey, also Cheryl Underwood, man, she was on Club Shay Shay, man. I was talking to one of my moderators earlier, man. I ain't finished watching it. It's like 3 hours long or some shit. I'm like an hour and a half in, man. I'm gonna finish watching it so we can talk about it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, make sure y'all check out on Club Shay Shay, man. You know, it was a real good interview. I liked the interview. You know what I'm saying? She was real open, real honest and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Cheryl. Big ups to Cheryl. He said you should definitely try to hook up with Cheryl on your youth sports tip. Also, yeah, man, my moderator Remo mentions professor mentioned something about her with the sports and shit, but like I told him, I didn't finish watching the rest of the interview, so I will get back to it. And I heard and L Boogie, hey, also man, I heard she real down to earth, Remo. L Boogie actually follow her, and she follows L Boogie. Oh, excuse me. And she follows L Boogie. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, she followed me, man. Um, she Oh, I'm sorry. He was like, she follows me, you know what I'm saying? She responds, but okay, I just want to make sure everything going right, man. So he was like, she followed me. Um, after I follow her, she follow me back, you know what I'm saying? She comment on posts and shit like that. I'm like, damn, that's kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? For a motherfucker to do that, because usually, man, people don't be on that shit. You know how people are, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she from the city, man. Like I say, Cheryl down to earth like a motherfucker, man. That conversation. And then, like I say, L Boogie say, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with her, you know what I'm saying? He follow her, she follow him type shit. So yeah, man. Remo, I think I am. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I think that hey, and man, HBY, man, we coming soon, helping building the youth, man, non-for-profit organization, man. I'm thinking about buying this Jehovah Witness hall. You know what I'm saying? The next block over from me. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can get in tune with that. Hey, but I got something I want to play for the people, man. About this artificial intelligence. I've been hearing a lot of shit about this artificial intelligence. Um, so the first place I heard about this artificial intelligence, and I don't know how true this is. Oh, matter of fact, General Setti, man. I was watching General Setti, man. That's one of my conscious brothers that I watch. He a funny motherfucker, man. So motherfucker was trying to say Fat Joe was denying that shit, and he was trying to say it wasn't him, and motherfucker was trying to say it was AI and it wasn't him. That ain't gonna get you out of shit, because you know they booed him in Chicago when he came out here. So now he trying to say it ain't him, it wasn't him, it was some AI shit, man. But if that shit was AI, that shit's crazy, because that's just powerful. But I always tell my people, man, we need to get into the technology. But speaking of AI and technology, y'all, I want to play something for the people, man. And this shit was crazy.
Wi-Fi router.
Hold on.
And they just
check it out.
Is they had a camera looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learned to predict, like, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera. So all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room. And this is what they're able to reconstruct.
Fair use.
Real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So suddenly AI has turned every Wi-Fi router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings.
Did y'all hear that?
Is they had, a camera.
Did y'all hear Mexico to the Gulf of America? Did y'all hear that? The brothers say, man, AI. They hook some AI up to some whatever the fuck, and to some Wi-Fi shit. Cut the Wi-Fi off. The AI was able to fucking regenerate, I guess, the fucking radio frequency signal. You know what I'm saying? And with the light, and man, it's crazy, man. To take a picture in the dark, an adequate picture, to be able to. I ain't gonna say it's impossible, because we got what's the fucking technology, man? The the night vision and shit like that. So the AI knows to do that on its own, and it can map out some shit and see through walls, just and sense body heat and shit, bro. See, I remember earlier when I first started this podcast, man. Big ups to brother Glenn. Glenn, where you at? Glenn, man, I ain't seen Glenn in a while. I ain't seen Glenn in a while. TLS in a while. Freddie in a while, man. I hope everybody all right, man. I ain't seen my peoples in a while, man. I'm gonna reach out. But yeah, like Glenn, man. Big Glenn came on, man. He was talking about the EMPs and shit, and the paint. And again, man, y'all remember back in the day, our houses used to be lead paint. Let me tell y'all something. That lead paint is also because y'all know when y'all go to the doctor, when y'all go when they put them vests and shit on y'all, when y'all take x-rays, y'all know that's a lead fucking y'all know that's a lead lead in that vest, so you know what I'm saying, it won't penetrate to y'all too much, you know what I'm saying. So it's wild as hell, man. But Glenn was talking about that EMP shit, and I seen some shit about it's a book, man. They got a survival book about EMPs and a lot of other survivalist nature shit, and how you can DIY do it yourself. I mean DIY do it yourself type shit. Crazy, man. Crazy. But I was having a discussion about somebody with this paint. Like, was kids really eating paint? And how the fuck was they really getting lead in this? Because I ain't eat paint. My kids didn't eat paint and like. Listen, I ain't trying to start shit, set no conspiracies and no shit like that up, but I just thought that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was crazy as hell. Oh man, man. Hey, Remo. So Remo, y'all, Professor, he didn't put in the chat, man. This is an article, man. Hey, everybody in the city, man. Or we ain't out in Dalton, because I think she the mayor of Dalton, man. But everybody in the city, man. Your girl, man, she out here. I don't know, man. Hold on, what's this? Well, yeah, but they say I'm gonna get to that later. Where's she at? But they say Lori didn't finished up the report on her. You know what I'm saying? Let me move these up. Yeah, they say Lori didn't finished up her report, and she out there right now. Here we go. Check it out. So it says, Lori Lightfoot to provide final summary of investigation into Dalton Mayor's Tiffany Henyard spending. It says former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will provide her final summary of her investigation into Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henry. Lightfoot was hired by the Dalton Board of Trustees to investigate Henry's alleged misuse of public money. She will represent the final summary of her investigation at a special town hall Monday night. And residents said they are anxious to hear the details. So this is taking place tonight, or it should already probably about taken place. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, thank you, L Boogie. Thank you, man. Playing around with shit, man. You got me also, and I'm gonna send you that flyer too, L Boogie. So actually, L Boogie, and I'm gonna keep it 100. So I snatched something, put something together. I'm gonna send you what I did, and then Remo sent it. I meant to send it to you, but I was on the phone with Remo, with the professor for a minute, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my team, man. I love my team and my co-hosts, man. Man, big ups to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Without y'all, man, shit, I'll be lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna keep going, but I'll be lost, man. Y'all brothers do a lot. Um, so I made a flyer for the brothers, man, for Friday, man. I'm gonna send it to you and check it out. Well, I made a flyer, and then Remo was like, "Man, you need to do." So I sent it to him. He touched it up. So I'm gonna send it to you and show you what it looked like. I'm saying, to get the final seal of approval and shit like that. But yeah, man, I've been playing around with certain shit, man, trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, to bring some life to some shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just to bring some life to some shit. Oh, check this out too, man. Check this out. I got some other shit. We gonna flip the Chicago thing an hour in, man, so I can show y'all some other shit we've been playing with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We just trying to do some things, man, and you know what I'm saying, make it more eye catching and appealing and popping to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But yeah, but back to this article with this damn. I got a question. Why the okay? I know y'all might not know, but I'm just gonna ask the people anyway, man. How and why is the hell how they ain't got rid of this lady yet? This is what I don't understand. So it says the investigation started last April and the results are expected Monday night. The same investigation already revealed that the South Suburban Village had a negative balance of $3.5 million. So the city of Dalton, then it's a small province. So you got to realize this $3.5 million are just paid for those people that's in the village of Dalton. You know what I'm saying? In the township of Dalton. So like, what the fuck? Man, Tiff. I don't know what the fuck. So it says Lightfoot Pro focuses on Hinyard's alleged misuse of the village money, including overspending on credit cards and controversial Las Vegas trips involving a sexual assault claim. Hinyard has reportedly denied these allegations. But it's gonna come out. It says Lightfoot revealed her preliminary findings last August. She found that overtime, especially with two officers, kept jumping year after year, and credit card spending was out of control. Lightfoot also revealed that there was $40,000 in unaccounted for money spent on Amazon. Hinyard originally vetoed calls for an investigation into herself, but that was overturned by the trustees. So, and that's crazy because that's the mayor. You mean to tell me you can just ain't nobody coming in here investigate? But I'm glad the trustees was able to come together. Let me take these off. I'm glad the trustees was able to come together and override that. It said at the same time, the FBI is conducting an investigation on here for financial misconduct, including out-of-state travel, big purchases, and potential corruption in both Dalton and Thornton townships, where Hinyard is a super. What the fuck? So she the mayor of Dalton, but and she's a supervisor in Thornton Township. Wow. So and I ain't heard. And what's crazy is I ain't heard about Tiffany Hinyard until all this bad shit, right? But I want to know how was she able to? Well, okay, she's the mayor, but now you the supervisor in Thornton. How was she able to do both? Like, I don't understand these people. Y'all just letting people. And I'm pretty sure she probably wasn't as horrible, or I don't even want to call a woman horrible. I'm pretty sure she started off with a good purpose and a good cause, man. But man, I don't know. He said the people paying property taxes are paying for Hinyard's Amazon spending. They paying for more than that, man. They paying for these Vegas trips. You know what I'm saying? They paying for a lot, man. The new I seen also, man. A couple of her trustees went live on YouTube, bro, and a couple of other social media sites, and was outside her house protesting. It was only like three of them because they still had the noise ordinance, and they still were the trustees. So like, man, the police was out there, the Dalton police was out there. They was like, man, we the trustees. There's only 3 of us. We know to keep the noise down. We know what the law is because what I'm saying, we help petition and make the law for this village and shit like that. So instead of y'all being right here, y'all need to go patrol and police the city. We know we're not gonna be loud or whatever. So our father was out there trying to get them arrested and get them to move. But as long as it's a peaceful and civil demonstration of protesting, what I'm saying, they can be out there. So police moved around, but they kept one on the corner just in case. But these trustees weren't finna run in the lady house or rob or do nothing bad. So a matter of fact, Tiffany wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just crazy, man. Like, yeah, so Lori, man, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, man. I hope they get up out of there. I really do, man. I hope they get her up out of there, man. And I hope they get somebody in there that you know what I'm saying, that can really fucking do a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it the right way, man. Do it the right way. Cause it's sad, man. It's sad. Hey man, also y'all, man, another sad little thing, man. Big ups, man. I ain't gonna say big ups. I apologize for that, man. Prayers. I want to send some prayers and condolences to the family of this young lady, man. Don't nobody know what happened to her, man. She was found on top of a hospital, frozen to death. It said Chicago woman, 28, was found frozen to death on a hospital roof, and family demanded answers over the mystery death. So I seen this on the news actually a couple of days ago. And they got an article. So it says a 28-year-old patient dressed in only a medical gown and found unresponsive on the roof of Chicago Area Medical Center died of hypothermia as a result of cold exposure, according to the preliminary findings of an autopsy released Monday. And we just gonna say that's true. I don't know if it's true or not, man. I think that's fucking crazy, man. Because now I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did she get up on the roof unaware by anybody, or did a doctor or a person that was actually inside of the hospital that led her up to the roof? You know what I'm saying? And of course, they're not going. I guess not to us, to the public anyway. Because man, it's a lot of speculation, man. It's just a lot of speculation. For me, because now I'm thinking maybe somebody took her up there and tried to take advantage of her and do something to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't see a patient unless she had a mental problem. So I'm gonna finish reading the article, and we're gonna see if they led to anything of that nature. Because usually, when you're trying to cover up some shit, at least they'll get that out. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know what happened to the young lady, but I do want to send prayers and condolences and thoughts. I'm sorry, I want to send my thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations and condolences to the family of this young lady. So it says Chelsea Adolphus was found on Thursday atop of Vista Medical Center in Waukegan, Lake County Coroner. Mm, 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 mm. Lake County Coroner Jennifer Bannock said in a news release, Adolphus of Waukegan was admitted to a center at about 4 a.m. Wednesday for an unspecified medical issue. She was noted missing from her room at 2 a.m. Thursday and found dead on the roof almost 7 hours later. Waukegan's overnight low temperature was well below freezing during that time. Yes, it was, because it was cold as hell. I remember that day in Chicago. Staff at the facility spent 14 hours trying to resuscitate and warm Adolphus, said Bannock, who added that the woman's body temperature was about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees, oh my God, 10 degrees Celsius. Adolphus was pronounced dead at 11 p.m. Thursday. Bannock said that the coroner's office was contacted about 10 minutes later. The coroner's office said it notified Waukegan's police of the unusual circumstances and investigation has been launched. The autopsy was performed Friday. Results of the toxicology test on the body are pending. American Healthcare Systems and Vista Medical Leadership Team has been issued a preservation letter by my office ensuring all paper, video, and digital electronic evidence is not destroyed, overwritten, or deleted, Bannock said in this release. So I was just going to say, because I know this hospital had cameras or something like that. It had to have something. But again, some places got blind spots and you can't see in blind spots. So we don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Remo said she probably went to the roof for a smoke and the door locked behind her. Sometimes those things happen where it's nobody fault. And I see now you present a new, what I'm saying, a new I didn't think about that, but you present a new type of circumstance for me, Professor, and you're right about that. But again, she going up there smoking in a night in a hospital gown, bro. They said she ain't had shit on but a hospital gown. And then you got to think about it, bro. I'm a so and I ain't never been to a Waukegan hospital. It didn't have no emergency sound on the dome. And even if you did get up to the roof, man, I'm gonna stand by the fucking roof and blow the smoke out. You know what I'm saying? Because if we at the roof, we at the top of the hospital, smoke rises. So I'm fucking gonna smell that unless it's a hallway. And if you dipping out to a corner of the roof, ain't nobody right there any fucking way. You feel me? So again, like, not to presume or to think the worst, but like, you know what I'm saying? And then, people say, common sense ain't common. So who knows what the fuck could have happened and how she got up there. I'm hoping that's what it is. And then in the article, it didn't mention anything about a mental illness or the family didn't come out. But, as the investigation go on, I want to see what the family says and see if the family says she had any type of mental illness or something going on with herself. It says Kevin M. Spiegel, president and chief executive of Vistam Health System, said that the preservation letter is part of a normal procedure and that all records are saved in regular course in business. We have reported the incident to the state and regulatory agencies and are now cooperating fully with them as well as local law enforcement, Spiegel said. It is critical for the community, for the patient's family, and for all parties involved that a robust and unbiased investigation take place. He added that because of the ongoing investigation and patient privacy regulations, specific health information about adults will not be disclosed. So I guess in this article, unless her people come out and say she has something going on with her, we'll never know because I guess the Hippocratic oath that they take and shit like that, they're not going to dispose. Excuse me, but they use some. That's crazy because if it was, that's the first thing motherfuckers say, man. Oh man, she has something going on with it. Ooh, and shit, that don't make a difference. Well, anyway, I ain't gonna go there. They say we deeply regret the incident, Spiegel said, but our sincere condolences goes out to the family during this difficult time. I bet. I bet. But again, man, I just hope it was. I hope it is what it was, man. I just hope, man. I just hope, you know what I'm saying, man, they come to a final resolution to that, man. The boy Trump didn't pardon Trump pardoned the motherfucker that killed the damn officer in the damn thing, man. Well, he let all of them out. He let all of them out. Hey, man, let me get back on sports for a minute. Hey, man, the Bears hired, oh my God. Bears hired son of a disgraced former officer. God damn it. Bears hired son of disgraced former coach as offensive coordinator. Who the hell did they hire? Delkin Doyle. Oh my God, the Chicago Bears' new offensive coordinator is set to be one of the youngest people in NFL history to hold that title after graduating from the University of Iowa with a bachelor's degree in 2018. 28-year-old Doyle has spent 2 seasons as a full-time on-field coach in the NFL, both with the Denver Broncos and what other team? Denver Broncos. If your nepotism alarm has been set off, yep. Let me and there was once another door. Man, see, that's the fucking problem, man. I don't even want to read no more about that. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with the Bears, man. We steady going to get these fucking out, man. Get a real fucking head coach, man. We need a real head coach, man. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. We got the brothers in Mississippi. U.S. Supreme Court rejects challenge to the Mississippi lifetime ban on voting for felons. Yeah, because felons supposedly can't vote, y'all. And then Mississippi and shit, I heard they trying to bring Jim Crow back and shit down there. The U.S. Supreme Court declined on Monday to hear a challenge to Mississippi lifetime ban on voting by people convicted of wide ranges of felonies. A policy adopted in 1890 during the Jim Crow, during the Jim Crow era that stands as one of the toughest such restrictions in the nation. The justices turned away an appeal of a lower court decision. They say they stink. They stink yet again. Hey man, get out my Bears, man. Anyway, the justice turned away an appeal of a lower court decision rejecting a lawsuit that claimed the ban, a provision of the Mississippi Constitution that applies even after a sentence has been completed. violates the U.S. Constitution's 14th Amendment promise of equal protection and the 8th Amendment bar and cruel and unusual punishment. The class action suit was brought in 2018 by 6 Mississippi men, including white and black plaintiffs who lost the right to vote, even though they have completed their sentence for various felonies, including grand larceny and recent stolen property. Um, so I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say I don't know how to feel about that. Because if you served your time, man, and I know it's hard to get jobs and shit like that. I know that too. But if you served your time, I don't think voting shouldn't really why is that privilege taken away? You know what I'm saying? Why is that privilege taken away? You know what I'm saying? He says living in Mississippi should already be considered cruel. And right, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to knock nobody's state, man. You know what I'm saying? Each state has its own you know, laws, regulations, and policies, man. But the South is still the South. So not everywhere, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? The South is the South. So that's only to be expected. I expect that shit coming up out of the South. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Remo. I expect that shit coming up out of the South. And the only reason I expect that shit coming up out of the South, Remo, again, brother, is because that's just how it is, bro. That's how it be. That's how it in the South, man. You know how they be in the South, man. Big ups to Cheryl Underwood too, man. Make sure y'all go check out on Club Shay Shay, man. That was a great ass. Well, for the hour that I watched, it was a good interview. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. So yeah, man. Let fellas vote, man. I don't go for what state you in. Let them vote, man. Oh man, some bad news, man. Check this shit out. Where's this at, man? Young boy 7 shot dead walking to the corner store with cousin as gunfire. Oh my god, open from a car. 7-year-old boy was shot dead walking to the corner store with his cousin. Gunman pulled up in the vehicle and opened fire. Breon, my goodness, man. Breon Allen was left critically injured. Um, in the incident, which unfolded around 5 p.m. in Jacksonville, Florida on Friday, he tragically died after being rushed to the hospital. His 21-year-old cousin, Lafayette Mango Jr., who police said was gang affiliated and appeared to be the intended target of the hit, was also struck by gunfire. He was left in critical condition. Breon, also known as Duce, fucking ignorant, had just left his home with his cousin when multiple individuals approached them in a dark colored Kia Soul and began firing at them. According to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, the shooters used both handguns and rifles during the horrifying attack. Several homes were also struck in the incident, but no one else was injured, police said. That's just like, man, them guys, the other day when I read them guys, I think the 11 and I think he was 11 and 12-year-old boy, man, riding past that threw the snowball. But again, like you said, Lamar, L Boogie, don't be throwing snowballs at motherfuckers, people shit, man. But and then, man, come on, bro. You know you gang banging, bro. You know the city you in. You know what you about, bro. You know how. Listen, man. Listen, I'm not encouraging this shit, bro. But for all y'all, man, that's out here doing the shit that y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be doing, man, keep the little ones away from y'all, bro. Like, nigga ain't gonna do that, bro. Excuse my French, man. I mean English. Every brother ain't gonna do that. Everybody ain't gonna see you and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? We gonna let you slide or give you a pass because you got a shorty with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and then again, man, like if I know I'm that type of individual, man, I'm not even finna have. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, man. And I had to learn and find that out the hard way, living my life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? As you grow and as you elevate and as you mature, man, and become a man, well, that takes some time for some people. It take a little bit longer time than others. You know what I'm saying? A long time than others. He said, bro, I can get 5 acres down there for 700. Anywhere else, it's 50,000. See, but so you know what? We need to do that. You need to put me in tune with that, brother. Because if you can get some acres of land down there for that cheap, I need to invest in some of that. So we need to do that. Invest in some of that land down south, man, and see if we can put some property on there, man. Some rental property or something, or some double wides or some shit, man. We could probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like for Airbnbs type shit, bro. We can get some double wides, man. If we can get 5 acres, bro, we put some double wides on 5 acres, bro. Shit, we be in business, Remo. We'll be in business, Remo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we really need to look into that, Remo. We really need to look into that, Remo. Yeah, like you say, that 5 acre shit, man. Hey man, I seen something I wanted to get to the people, man. While I'm looking for, hey man, while I'm looking for what I wanted to get to the people, man. Y'all heard about Lord Jamar, man. Lord Jamar going off in this world, man. So Lord Jamal's supposed to be friends with I know y'all know about the comedian Godfrey, the impressionist. So he friends with Lord Jamal, man. Lord Jamal, the infamous rapper, man. You know what I'm saying, from back in the day. He a flat earther. You know, we was talking about the flat earther subject for a minute, man. You know, we talked about it with brother Fox and brother Franklin. But anyway, so after the thing going on, man, you know, he's trying to sue Godfrey, bro. Godfrey didn't release any of the information. You know what I'm saying? He asked Godfrey not to release the video. Godfrey didn't. But in order for the guy that came on, the Professor Dave guy, in order for him to come onto the show, he asked, could he record it? So in the event that he recorded, he released it to the public. And you know, pretty much just made Lord Jamal look like a goddamn fool, man. So he got beef with Godfrey. And then, you know, the guy that's on the show, Dante, he used to be an ex-pimp. So now he trying to claim that Dante drugged him and put something in his weed or something and did something to him. And then he wanted to apologize to the people because he said he wasn't in his right frame of mind. He was out of his body. That didn't have shit to do with Dante. That didn't have shit to do with Godfrey, man. And if you knew you were coming onto the show, because now don't get me wrong, I know some people can be evasive and deceptive about and I want to speak on that too. And deceptive about what's going on and what's going to happen on the show. But I don't think Godfrey and Homeboy did that to him. You know what I'm saying? I just think, you know, Lord Jamal, man, like I say, he was drinking, bro. He was smoking, bro. And then you want to have a flat Earth conversation with a brother that's against it. You know, you gotta, man, you gotta know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be up there looking silly, bro. That's all I'm saying. You can't be up there looking silly, bro. You gotta listen. If you gonna come with your information, and I ain't knocking the motherfucking information. If motherfucker gonna come with their information, let them come with their information. You feel me? Let them get it out. Let them get their information out. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to at least be appealing and appeasing and catching to the people. It's got to be something to be like, damn, you know, I ain't even thinking about that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch other people that do this flat earth shit, you know what I'm saying? They actually come with some shit. But I know better, but you know, it sparks some, He didn't spark none of that shit, man. He was being ignorant, man, insulting the man. And don't get me wrong, man, you know, I ain't gonna say that, man. Listen, if you having a debate and intellectual discourse, man, should none of that shit be taking place. It's called decorum. You know what I'm saying? It's called a discourse for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't handle that, man, and you got to throw all them ad hominem attacks and the red herrings and all the other various phrases that people use for debates, it's ridiculous, man. Lord Jamal was ridiculous, man. So now he trying to sue Godfrey, man. He trying to sue the man, bro. And Godfrey was like, he my friend. Well, at least I thought he was my friend. So then, you know, they played some footage from him off the show a couple of days later. Matter of fact, yesterday or the day before, man, he calling them bitches. Oh man, all type of shit. And this ain't something I expect from Lord Jamal. Well, I ain't gonna say I won't expect because I, you know, I get the flavor, I get the vibe, but not that though, bro. And this nigga supposed to be your friend, bro, and this is what you doing. Mm. Mm-mm. It's not good. What you say, Remo? He said, don't try to have a conversation in good faith without having a basic understanding of the that's what I'm saying. So, but he's a flat earther and he pushes it. And you know, he be on channel, he be on the channel with a motherfucker with other motherfuckers. Like it's a flat earth Dave, just like it's a Professor Dave. He be on the channel with a bunch of other flat earth motherfuckers, right? So one of these motherfuckers on the channel, man, tried to compare flat earth to a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. First of all, the Professor Dave guy that you went against, yeah, he said, man, that's the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. Of course, to him, I guess, because you know, he studies this and he's a physicist and he does this, that he's a physicist. So he does this type of shit. So he's dealing with the map and he's dealing with his indoctrination. And I get it. Nigga, flat earth is not an indoctrination, man. I don't know what a lot of now for some it might be because we can go back to ancient maps and ancient writings and things of that nature. Some of them pull that shit out. You feel me? But Lord Jamar, man, I like Professor Dave was saying, man, it sounds like more like of a regurgitation of some other shit. Because guess what? Even for me, if I want to defend flat Earth, and I'm not a flat earther, I guarantee you, bro, right now, if I got into a debate with I'm gonna have something, even if I lose, somebody gonna be like, damn, maybe he okay, well, let me. So, Lord Jamal, man, horrible, brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold you. Oh, and y'all, speaking of motherfucking like the little beefs and shit, man. So my guest Friday, y'all know I had the music guest Friday, man. I went on a brother's show and shit like that, man. Speaking to him and shit, man. Trying to say what's up. Them brothers, man. Big ups to Q and FX, man. Um, it's crazy, man. You know what? I ain't gonna. I don't even want to speak on it. I'm gonna see if the brother come up here and have a conversation with me, man. Brother thought I set him up. Set him up or whatever the case may be, in the interview, which that wasn't the case, man. Like, I don't even understand how a brother could talk to me and you know what I'm saying, and vibe with me and share things with me and come to that realization that that's some shit that I would even take part or that I would even do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of brother. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, I'm not. You know. A lot of insults and shit like that. Even if it was jokey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't feel no way about the shit. But just certain things that the motherfucker said made me feel a certain way. You feel me? Like, man, we grown men, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tour more than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back and forth and doing that bullshit, brother. You know what I'm saying? You already said you was incarcerated, you on parole and all that shit, brother. I'm not trying to go that route. That's not something I want to do, brother. Then he say motherfuckers on here talking gangster, brother. I don't talk gang. I never talk gangster. You know what I'm saying? I never talk gangster on none of my shows, man. Don't nobody know nothing about me or what I do besides what I tell y'all. You feel me? And again, some of y'all might know from previous shows if y'all, you know what I'm saying, listen good enough, you know what I'm saying, to go back and rewatch. Some people tell, you know what I'm saying, little telltales, but I don't project that. That's not the energy that I give off. I never have my chest poked out. You know what I'm saying? I never act like I'm gangster. I don't get on here waving and showing pistols and guns. Not that I own any pistols or guns. I don't promote any type of violence or anything of that nature. But I don't do those type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get on here and tell people, you know what I'm saying, the type of shit that I used to do or make it seem like we don't do that here, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to have a conversation with the brother and build with the brother, man, and let the brother know my perspective inside of things, you know what I'm saying? And just to clear some shit up and go our ways. You know what I'm saying? But peace to them brothers, FX and Q, man. I appreciate the brothers for popping in and showing up. But this Friday, man, I promise and guarantee you it will not be as chaotic as last Friday. It's people that love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Yeah, that man. Hey, check out Sanchez, man. He a flat earther, Professor Remo. Check out Sanchez, man. Sanchez, hey, if you check out Sanchez, brother. Like, even though I don't agree with a lot of things that he say, but if you check him out, he a damn to make you believe that the earth was flat. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, man, we don't do that over here, man. We all about love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Five. You know what I'm saying? But we about that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about here on Bit of Conversation, man. So, hopefully, man, we can build and put that type of nonsense and recklessness behind us and move forward as brothers. And you know what I'm saying? Stay in tune with each other. If not, we ain't got to. But I prefer we do because you know what I'm saying? We need people, man. I need people, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, people need me. And I can provide some type of services. Not saying that I'm charging for anything, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all give me y'all give me kings and queens and goddesses out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand what it is. It's a movement, man. It's a movement about positivity, man. It's a movement about moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Getting over obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Petty ass pussy shit, man. Motherfuckers be talking about and all that old extra. No, man, we don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's like, yeah, you know, you do that on your platform, which is cool, you know, but man, no, I ain't about that, bro. And then I wanted to, you know, speak on the platform, but you know, I didn't get a chance to, but I still would have presented myself in a manner that those brothers presented themselves to me. So, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm all about peace, man. Anytime I go anywhere and I get on people's platforms, I'm peace. Anytime I go anywhere, man, y'all gonna ask my guy. If we at a strip club, we out of anything, man, I ask them. I don't do none of that shit. I ain't throwing no money. I got my back against the. We gonna be quiet, man. But listen, I ain't that type of nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that real nigga shit, nigga this and that, and I ain't that, man. I've had a lot of problems in my life. I'm moving forward. I'm trying to elevate it, be more positive. I mean, be more positive, man. I got kids I'm raising, bro. Man, we ain't with none of that shit. You feel me? Not here. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, good guy, man. You know, all that real nigga shit, we go this kid, you know what I'm saying? He ain't lived long enough for that. But I understand what he's saying, you know, as far as where he's coming from when he said what he said. But you know, but all that, man, we don't do that over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We keep it right and tight. You feel me? Pause. Remo says, I'm good. I know what I know. He said, I don't need that flat earth information. Hey, but you know what? But back on that flat earth shit, man. But for real though, Remo, check this shit out, bro. If we ain't been in no damn spaceships, bro. I want to get in a spaceship, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that, Remo. I want to get in a spaceship, Remo, and I want somebody to take me to outer space, beam me the fuck up, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Minus the drugs, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of motherfuckers say beam me up, Scotty, because with the drug. Minus the drug, G, beam me up. I want to fuck with Elon, man. I want to go holler at Elon, see if Elon can send me up there, man. I want to know if Elon will send me up there, man. How much it cost? Listen, we need to get some money, guys. We need to start saving some money, man. See how much the motherfucking space trips cost, man. Because you know you be sending motherfuckers up to the moon. You know what I'm saying? You be sending motherfuckers up there, man. We need to figure out how much some of them trips cost, man. I want to know, shit. You know, and see, and that's the thing too, man. That's another reason why I encourage, and I ain't on that fuck shit, bro. I encourage, man. I want my melanated young brothers and sisters, old brothers and sisters, man. I encourage y'all, get into this fucking technology. Learn about this AI. That shit that I just told y'all, man. Maybe we can get a motherfucker to come up and figure out how to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I want biologists. I want engineers. You know what I'm saying? I want civil engineers. I want motherfuckers building bridges. I want architects. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who can erect edifices. Oh my God, edifices. Who can erect? Who can erect edifices? You know what I'm saying? Buildings, structures, monoliths, megaliths. You know what I'm saying? Big shit. You know. Put our mark on it. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's what we need. I want more doctors, man. Big ups to the doc, man. Big ups to the House of Health and Wellness, man. Big ups to the doc. You know, my daughter in school to be a doctor. Big up to my daughter, man. Big ups to my sugar mama. You know, and not just them, man. Big ups to any. Listen, man, we need to do more than just throw balls and fucking hoops, bro. And I fuck with sports. Don't get me wrong. You know, if you good, you good. But guess what, man? You got to understand the numbers behind that shit too, man. Learn your math, brother. Brothers, learn your maths and your ratios. Everybody don't fucking make it, man. You know what I'm saying? Google how many motherfucking players has ever been in the NBA. And it ain't a lot. I'm going to tell you that right now. It ain't a lot. It's not a fucking lot. So, man, you know, like my boy L Boogie, man. L Boogie into fucking the solar shit, man. Like, bro, that's type of shit we need, bro. You know, listen, y'all, we can go fucking, listen, man. You know, L Boogie, man, he gets some engineers, man. He gets some of these young engineers, some of these young scientists, young melanated brothers come together, man, learn us how to harness that power and triple that power. You know what I'm saying? With the knowledge he know, with the knowledge they know. Man, come on, man. We could do so much fucking, man. We could do so much, bro. Y'all just don't know the shit we can do, man. So I encourage, like I say, that's why I don't get with that fuck shit, bro. I encourage us to get better and do better, man. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me or not. I still love you. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if I tell you in your face I hate you. Just know I love you. You know what I'm saying? I try to give my all to my people, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, it ain't always been that way. Shit, it ain't. Come on, y'all know what it is, man. Motherfuckers' life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never said I want a survivalist. I ain't never said I want an individualistic individual, you know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to find a new light. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, walk a new journey and you know what I'm saying, fill out this new path and see what the fuck that got, you know what I'm saying? You know, I still know how to be the other way, But guess what? I don't let that interfere with the journey that I'm taking now. You know what I'm saying? I keep that shit pushing. I keep it moving forward. I don't let that shit come to the front. You know what I'm saying? It come up there. Trust me, that motherfucker be right here. I could turn, that motherfucker be right there. Like, bam. You know what I'm saying? But no, we gotta keep it in the back. Yeah, most definitely. Hell, Boogie, I love that boy to death. He say space space ain't means I'm sorry, space ain't meant for us because it's unhospitable. He said instead of going somewhere we can't go without dying, how about exploring the places in between places we can live? Hmm. But even with that, Remo, they got motherfuckers on Mars, man. It's some I believe we can inhabit some of these planets, man. I believe we can inhabit some of these planets, man. I don't believe every planet is inhospitable. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Now, according to science, yeah, maybe they're gonna tell, but man, we ain't been there. We ain't explored that shit, bro. What I like, you know what I'm saying? I really want a motherfucker to come up with a way to build a fucking spaceship so we can take regular trips. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when I say take regular trips, I'm talking about safely, precisely calculated, so we can get there and back type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You say, I mean, like the water here. I already knew what you meant. I was getting there. I was gonna get there. I was gonna get there. Trust me. That's why I fucks with you. That's why you the professor. I was gonna get there. I was gonna get there. I was going there next. But but the space ain't ship of water. If y'all read the Bible, man, he separated the waters from the firmament, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We in between water is listen. Listen, like, I don't get into that Bible shit, but you know what I'm saying? Whoever wrote that motherfucker had to be a scientist. You feel me? And whatever the fuck he didn't know, y'all know what he did, or she did, or they did. They made up stories in between to make a motherfucker try to find a a muse or you know what I'm saying, or a scapegoat for it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like I believe the motherfuckers who wrote that they were scientists, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if as above, so below. What's below you? Water, right? Well, of course, initially the ground, but the earth is fucking 90% water. Get it? As above, so below. The book says he separated the waters from the firmament. You feel me? So if he separated the waters from the firmament as above, so below, so that means it's water underneath us, water above us, and the firmament is in the fucking middle. And out of the darkness, he created light. And I also want to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, there's more energy inside of darkness than it is inside of light. So to all my people, man, that think that word black is negative, it's not negative, it's energy, brother. It's positive energy. It's overly positive energy. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. For those that don't fuck with science. And that's crazy. We would just talk about this science shit, man. Let me stop that shit. But in the waters, man. Hey, so Remo, they say the motherfucking aliens in the waters, man. So we might not even want to go down there. But once upon a time, though, you know what I'm saying? Now we might have lived on the water and then seafaring people and shit like that. That's where they get that maritime law from, pirates and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The law of the sea was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know about the law of the sea and the maritime. Like when y'all go into courthouses, when y'all see the flag with the yellow fringes on it, you know what I'm saying? The American flag with the yellow fringes, that's what that means. That means they operating under maritime law as well as, you know what I'm saying, the man's law. It's a lot of shit we don't know, man. That's why I did say we was gonna start reading the Constitution on this motherfucker too, man. We gonna really get into that shit. Also, I said I wanted to start reading the Bible on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? In the Quran, of course. See, and the only reason I want to do that and so we can read this shit together. And not saying that I'm finna turn into a believer, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm a universal individual. I'm more of a metaphysical, spiritual individual. Same shit, same difference, just ain't in no book. Want to get into that so we can read this shit together and come up with our own type of motherfucker. See what we think. You know what I'm saying? But them waters, Professor, I don't know, man. And what's crazy is, y'all, they say all that bullshit reptilian talk. I ain't gonna say it's bullshit because I got my own. Trust me. But like that reptilian and amphibian races and shit like that, y'all gotta think about this shit as a baby. You know what I'm saying? Even when that sperm comes out, that sperm look like a tadpole. Gets into that motherfucking egg. When it get into that egg inside that sac and it becomes it start developing and it becomes an embryo. Um, you know what I'm saying? And then inside of and then becomes a fetus and shit. Hey, We in water. We swimming. Our fingers are webbed. They ain't webbed like ducks. Because you know what I'm saying, they got that extra. And y'all can't see. Hold on. They ain't webbed like ducks because you know they got that extra flap. You know what I'm saying? Like up here in between and shit. But our fingers are still webbed, man. Our fingers and our toes and shit is still webbed. But you know, they say we mammals because we warm-blooded individuals. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we lived in water. Is it possible for us to live in that water? Who knows? Shit, man. I don't know. It might be little mermaids and Aquamans and shit around here. You know, it's a lot of shit we ain't explored, man. He said, I think the pressure in the ocean is so much that it creates a dimensional shift. Just my theory. And that could be possible. That could be possible. All the pressure in the earth. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know, man, if you go into the deepest dying part of the but you know, and that's fucked up because we ain't got nothing to depressurize. Even with the pressure on top of us, you know what I'm saying? They was thinking that inside of the vessel, if they can depressurize the inside, no, that shit ain't happening, Jack. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be enough. Water weighs a lot, brother. You know how many fucking thousands and thousands and millions of fucking gallons of water that is? If you were able to drop down that fucking low, what do you think would happen? What do you think? And it's amazing how fish and sharks swim through that shit with slight propulsion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's man, it's I don't give a fuck how much math and physics out here, y'all. I believe in the universe. That's why I don't get y'all call it God or what the fuck y'all want to call it, man. But some of this shit is unbelievable and amazing out here, man. Some of the, he say beer king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With the crushing, yeah. But you know, if we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It might be people down there shit. And guess what? It might be a way for us to evolve. You know, they say we supposed to transform. I don't want to use the word transform. What was the word they use? It ain't transcend. I might be well, we gonna say transform or transcend for the sake of this conversation until I remember the fucking actual word. You know what I'm saying? And into some supreme individuals, you know, where we supposed to be able to harness, you know, that's the elevation. You know what I'm saying? This is from science. This is the elevation as a people that we supposed to be making. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I keep telling y'all, watch that movie 100, man. It's on Netflix. It's called 100, man. Now, I to understand what I'm talking about, I'd rather y'all watch the last season. So y'all can get the understanding about how we supposed to, you know what I'm saying, transcend to these motherfucking energy angelic beings and shit like excuse me, and like that, and become part of the universe and shit. Just like what's that show, man? I forgot. It's a show. Oh, uh, 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 the the Goon Squad or something Squad, man. Marvel. It was a character, man. It was from outer space and it got in his body and is what keep him alive. And then when he jump out, he die and shit. You know what I'm saying? She say hundreds is my jam. So you know what I'm talking about at the end when that woman come to her in a familiar form and she tells her that the mission and the reason why she had them moving around and doing the things that they do is to see if humans can actually learn how to live together with themselves and with other creatures in order for them to transcend into being, you know what I'm saying, that energy. You know what I'm saying, Miss Kimber? I thought that was dope. And I really do see that, you know what I'm saying, for the people. If the people can really, y'all got to get in tune, man. We got to get in tune, man. We should be able to heal ourselves, man. We should be able to do a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to do a lot of shit, man. I don't think we naturally from here. I ain't gonna get off like Billy Carson and all that other shit. I know I'll be all into that shit too, you know what I'm saying? But listen, man, it's all speculation. It's all about what a motherfucker think and their thoughts and understanding and views. So I ain't knocking them. It's just, you know, again, you know, like we tell everybody, do your due diligence, do your research, do your proper vet work, man. You know what I'm saying? Look this shit up, you know, figure it out. You know, if you don't know no math, go get a motherfucker that know math. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, for real, man, this shit is real. Hey, check this shit out too, y'all. It's about I heard this. I don't know where I heard it from, but when I heard it, it's crazy because then an article popped up about it. Tabitha Brown and other black-owned brand owners with products in Target, Walmart, and Amazon warn of consequences of boycotting after DEI rollback announcement. So I don't know if they're trying to take black folks shit up out of there, but I think that's what it is. But we're gonna read this article to make sure that's what it is. It says Tabitha Brown and other black brand owners with products, of course, again, inside of Target, Walmart, and Amazon, and other major retailers are warned about the boycotting consequences after the companies announced that they were rolling back their DEI initiatives following President Trump's executive order on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. It says, as we previously shared on Friday, January 24th, Target announced that it will be shutting down its diversity, equity, inclusion program. So that's what DEI is. It says, in addition to other equity initiatives, as President Trump's signed a major executive order telling federal agencies to end their DEI programs and nudging private businesses to do the same. In addition to Target, Walmart, and Amazon, other companies like McDonald's, Ford, Harley Davidson, and John Deere are said to be among those reducing and phasing out their DEI commitments in recent months. At Target, its DEI goals include hiring and promoting more women and members of racial minorities and recruiting more diverse suppliers, including businesses owned by people of color, women, LGBTQ plus people, that's crazy, veterans, and people with disabilities. Although Target has been a long major corporate advocate for the rights of black melanated individuals and LGBTQ plus individuals. The company, like we ain't anyway. The company is now changing its tune to Donald Trump's order and claiming that its new decision on DEI marks the step into the next chapter of company's decade-long process to create inclusive work for guest environments that welcomes all. See, and let me talk about that for a minute, man. See, but that's not true. You feel me? How the fuck? Yeah. Let's see what Miss Kimber says. DEI hurts white women the most, laughing my ass off. Jokes on them. Why you say that, Miss Kimber? Please do explain and elaborate, baby. Because I was gonna say this. Shit. The DEI, I guess, is set up so we can have some type of voice and system in this economic ass, trash ass economy and government that we live in. You feel me? I would assume the DEI would help us. You know what I'm saying? Especially people like minorities and Mexicans and shit like that. I'm just assuming. He said, you're talking about, I gotta hear this. So, but yeah, Miss Kimber, most definitely let us know. It said in Target's statement, its chief community impact on equity officers, Kiara Fernandez, said many years of data insights, listening, and learning have been shaping this next chapter in our strategy. And as a retailer that serves millions of customers every day, we understand the importance of staying in step with the evolving external landscape now and in the future. Since Target and other major retailers announced the DEI rollbacks following President Donald Trump's executive orders, this one of the executives. Oh, I told y'all he's signed like 100 of them. He was just signing shit, passing the paper, just signing shit, passing the paper. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy and insane, man. Since Target and other major retailers announced the DEI rollbacks following President President Donald Trump's executive order, actresses, authors, social media personalities, and entrepreneur Tabitha Brown has spoken out with other Black-owned brand owners with products in these stores, and they are warning the public of consequences that come with the boycotting these retailers. They said in nearly a 10-minute video posted on our Instagram account on Saturday, January 25th, Brown said, as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this. It is for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned business, and Black-owned business. It is so far many of us. It's for so many of us who have worked so very hard to place into retail to finally be seen and have proof of retail because of contrary to whatever the world might tell you. It has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, which is true, which is why it's such a big deal when we do. And finally land, that's why it's such a big deal when we do and finally land inside of a retail. So it's definitely heartbreaking and to feel unsupported. Continuing to speak on the DEI rollbacks and potential boycotts, she said, however, I am in business in multiple ways with Target, Walmart, and Amazon. I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products on Amazon and Target. And of course, I'm a huge partner. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do businesses I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no more money at these organizations, listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, 1000% get it. That's crazy. However, Brown warned, but so many of us would be affected. Our sales would drop and our businesses would be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight, where you can just go take all of your stuff and put it and pull it off the shelves. There's a process, and then where are you going to put it? I got to answer for that once I finish reading this article. You got to have a place. I'm sorry, yeah, you got to have a place to store it, and that's money. Then you got to have another place to sell it, which is also impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds and the means or availability or the space to house their own products. Tabitha Brown went on to reveal the concerns heard most about Target and other major retailers rolling back their DEI initiatives and prompting a flood of boycotting customers, she said. The thing that concerns me the most and what I want you to hear me and hear me well is if we all decide to stop supporting these businesses and say I can't buy nothing from there, the business who were affected by the DEI ban, what that does? Okay, what that does is you take all of our sales and they dwindle down. All right, okay, that's enough of that. But see, so solution to that, man, is a solution that we always fucking be trying to talk about, bro. Okay, hey man, make sure y'all go check out this link. Miss Kimber put a link in the chat. I guess that's about that. The Instagram. She says, professor says white women won't get jobs because they're all supposed to be barefoot and pregnant, according to Trump's administration. But you know what? But in that saying, I know a lot of people might think that's a black folk saying, but that saying is also it really is a construct that we adopted from them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they say we don't do nothing but impregnate women and leave them. Man, listen, man. No, we don't, man, because it was a time where none of this shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, take a screenshot of this lady Instagram, man. Make sure y'all take a screenshot of that. And if y'all want to go check this out, affirmative action, civil rights, right women, make sure y'all go check this out as well. Yeah, man, like I was saying, man, we could do that. See, like, man, y'all, if we come together, man, we have enough economical prowess and enough monetary value, man, as a people to fucking raise, house, push, sell, distribute our own shit. Facts, period. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Miss Kimmer says, white women are not qualified. We have too many skills and the most educated. See, but again, Miss Kimber, I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to knock us back. My bad. They're trying to knock us back a few centuries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I know you're saying it's going to affect minorities, but apparently, this young lady thinks it's going to affect. I mean, you said it's going to affect white women, which is a minority, but apparently it's going to affect the real minority, man, and a lot of melanated business owners, man. So again, we need to pull together, man. They pull together and keep their shit going. You feel me? When motherfuckers, man, rioted and tore the city up and burned shit down, guess what, man? These motherfuckers got billions of dollars, bro. They put their stores right back up. They might have been down for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or something. They put that shit right back up. Then a lot of times, a lot of motherfucking stores, man, where people tore up shit, they just didn't come back. And not because they didn't have the money to come back, they just didn't come back. Or it got renamed, or they moved and said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then we want to know why we desolate. We want to know why we fucking it's a fucking food desert. We don't have proper grocery stores and eating, man. Big ups to me, man. I'm still trying to bring that grocery store over here in my neighborhood as well. Trust, man. We gonna work, man. We got a lot of work to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying listen, I ain't with that civil rights shit neither. You feel me? I'm not fighting for the right to be fucking civil. I'm fighting for the motherfucking right to be Hugh Melanin. You know what I'm saying? You Melanin. And all them other fucking melanins that we got. I'm fighting for that. I ain't ADOS. Fuck that ADOS, man. I ain't FBA. Fuck that FBA. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite. Fuck that shit. No disrespect. Listen, and y'all got to understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. I'm saying that shit to say, listen, we need to fucking come together. We have to understand that, listen, all that individualistic shit with all these laws that people got against you and all your own people got against you, that shit ain't finna work, bro. That old shit, that old way coming about, man, fuck that. That shit ain't finna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when I was speaking about integration on Saturday, Miss Cameron, see, this is part of that fucking integration. And don't get me wrong, man. I know a lot of people say, man, we should have integrated. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Guess the fuck what, y'all? We were going to do that anyway by happenstance because we're people. We suffer from emotions. We suffer from a lot of different other type of developmental and communal things, and we share certain interests. You know what I'm saying? And we share certain interests. So, of course, just like, man, you know, shit, if a motherfucker love a white woman or Asian woman or Mexican, you can't help motherfucker who you love. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm saying, well, I ain't gonna say I guess because we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I believe people were going to integrate at a certain point, but when they was trying to make us integrate and force the integration and force the desegregation, we should have stayed. Because the answer, the question, because the answer to her question that she just asked, what the fuck are we gonna do? If we would have stayed together as a people and we would stay pushing and doing what the fuck we need to be doing, we wouldn't be talking about how the fuck we gonna survive. We wouldn't be worried about fucking Trump serving 4 years term in office. We wouldn't be worried about Biden. We wouldn't be worried about Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? If you're a motherfucker that ain't got nothing as a people, you know what I'm saying? As an ethnic group, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking as black, African Americans, or whatever fuck you want to call yourself. That's why we ain't got shit. That's why, you know, it ain't gonna be no. And then motherfuckers ain't worried about no Black Wall Streets. Build that shit. Let's get that shit together, bro. We could build that shit and go over to a whole fucking section side, man. Tell them motherfuckers they can't get in. Let's build us a wall. Let's take our motherfucking 40 acres in the mule, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's take our shit, bro. Like every motherfucker, man, every black millionaire, every fucking black billionaire, man. Let's take our shit and move over here in this corner, man. Build us a motherfucking wall. You know what I'm saying? Get us some scientists. Let's build us some motherfucking nukes. Let's build us some motherfucking military. Think you finna try that bomb and shit over here if you want to. We'll blow this bitch up. And I'm not about unaliving or destruction. I'm not about that. We should be able to talk this shit out. I'm not with that. I'm not with that Palestinian and Israeli shit. I'm not with that Russian and Ukrainian shit. But even with that, I think we should mind our motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? We really the fuck should. And then come on, y'all as a fucking people, man. And I'm just talking to my people right now. I'm talking to everybody. You feel me? Because as a whole, as a people, everybody getting fucked. I don't give a fuck if you're a Republican or, excuse my French, man. They're not y'all, man. I mean English, man. I don't give a hell if you're a Democrat or Republican. Everybody gonna get, man. Come on, man. They got the Vaseline and baby oil and all that other type of slippery shit waiting on us. They do. They got that shit waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak to my people though, man. This is why we need these motherfucking engineers and scientists and all this other shit, bro. And we need motherfuckers in technology, man. When this shit kick off, man. Man, I was watching the interview, man. Check this shit. I was watching, hey, man, swear to God on my mama, man. I'm having Illuminati half-bearded conversation right now, man. We talking, man. I was watching my boy, Unks 607. He was like, man, you know, these little motherfuckers out here in the streets think they got the switch. You know what I'm saying? He said they got the real switch, gang. You know what I'm saying? He said they got the real switch, gang. He say you got the switch now, gang. They had the switch. What do he say? 10, 30 years ago, gang. What you get now? What you got now? What the devices and shit that we own now, and the TVs and shit we looking at right now, bro? They been looking at that shit. They been had that shit. They just giving it to us slow. They giving it to us slow. So Ms. Kimmer asks, what is ADOS? So ADOS is African Descendants of Slavery. You know what I'm saying? This it's been around for a minute. African Descendants of Slavery. So I'm taking it, it's us. You know what I'm saying? And through our lineage, if you could trace it back, and if you had ancestors that was slavery, it's the same shit as the FBA, Foundation of Black Americans, which is different from the ABOs, which is the black people that's claiming Indian or American Indian, saying that they're indigenous to this land. Which, listen, I'm not knocking motherfuckers for claiming that, stating that claim, but you're not. We're indigenous from here because we're here, but don't say you indigenous because you don't know where the fuck your ancestors came from. Then we get people come on saying DNA is a joke and that shit ain't real. Listen, okay, if it ain't, Why I don't see us advocating for motherfuckers to go to school for genealogy, for motherfuckers to go to school to learn about DNA and cell development. That's what we need to be pushing for, bro. So then when this shit come up on the TV or this shit come up on the news or we got people out here spewing this shit, guess what? We got 30, 50, 100,000 motherfuckers in our own community that already know about that shit and came back and gave us the information that we needed. You know what I'm saying? To get passing over that shit, bro. For real shit. Real shit. Simple answer to that question, man. We need to get together, get off our asses, and stop killing each other. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that I done read, man. A 21-year-old man got a 7-year-old cousin killed, man, because he out here gang banging and doing goofy shit. And then, goddamn it, y'all seen the little shorty, man. I know y'all didn't think the little come on, man. Shit like that senseless shit. Instead of I was just talking to my moderator, man. I said, man, this shit ain't easy, but it ain't hard. Gotta do. You don't listen. A lot of times, y'all, and don't get me wrong, ain't shit easy, man. Getting into business, man, and anything that you're doing, man. Yeah, you got to work hard at it. You got to stay fast at it, and it ain't everything ain't for everybody. So I ain't saying just go out here and yes, I am. Go out here and try a bunch of different shit till you find what you like, but do it with the investment of doing your due diligence and learning about what you're doing, so you just ain't jumping the fuck about out there. You know what I'm saying? But do certain things and build up your portfolio and learn certain things, bro. So now when you get into certain things, you'll know. All right, bam, 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 boom, and always take it over with you. Never leave it behind. Always take what the fuck you got and use it. You know what I'm saying? Remo says, remember, whites would tear down anything successful that doesn't belong to them. Again, that's why I say, man, let's build us a wall. Again, let's get us motherfucking nukes and shit. And don't get me wrong, man, I ain't saying that shit to try to start no war, no revolution or no shit like that and all that extra shit that people say is probably gonna happen. Man, look, we just need to be on our shit. We need to elevate as a people, and as a people first, and as a nation second. You know what I'm saying? Because once we elevate as a people, we can understand each other. Now we can build this nation, man. This nation shit. Nation building ain't easy, man. Getting up here just talking shit with my people, man, my beautiful people, my Beardonians and my superheroes, man. Just getting up here talking about that shit, nation building, man. That shit ain't easy, man. That shit stressful just talking about it. And then going out here trying to do shit and build shit and get shit together, man. And then you got all this resistance. And then what's crazy is, I feel you, Remo, but I don't even get no resistance from white folk, man. White folk want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know that shit ain't gonna work, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It be your own people, feel me? But even beside that, man, because I know it's inside of they shit too. You know what I'm saying? They got motherfuckers to sabotage and do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about them, bro. We go take us a section, bro. We build our section and make our section our section. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to go to war for it. Listen, man, there's so much fucking space and places out here. Come on, man. Oh, and I was speaking about Biden, man. That's what I wanted to say about Biden. Just can't pop back. Over there giving all that motherfucking money to Ukrainians and shit like that, bro. And weapons and shit, man. But you couldn't pardon motherfuckers. Man, you gave like over fucking billions of dollars to the motherfuckers, man. And all this motherfucking food stamps and housing the migrants, bro. But y'all couldn't find shit over here to house some of the homeless over here. Or all that money that they say we in fucking deficit and we ain't fucking got, but we giving it to a whole nother fucking country. Then if you don't claim Social Security and all that shit, y'all, guess what? That shit go right back to them to pay off their deficit. It pays the interest off on their deficit. Man, it's so many millions of dollars that's lost out here, y'all. Lost out here. You hear me? In the digital world and in the real world. There's so much money lost out here, bro, that they keep that pays their little interest off and shit on that deficit, bro. That's how we able to still have that deficit, because all that extra shit that they got, it go back and it pay. Man, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, but again, that shit still shouldn't affect us. Again, like I say, if we were doing what we were supposed to be doing. And even if and listen, because in the end, yes, I want my people to be, you know what I'm saying, great. But even, you know what I'm saying, on the individual side, if you got a small circle or a small community, start building, man. Start doing that shit, man. Even if it ain't shit but 10 people, you know what I'm saying, working together, doing certain shit to build. Let's do that, man. Why we can't do this? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't do this? Like, parents don't even think about this shit. Check this shit out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Parents don't think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, while y'all working and doing what y'all doing, first of all, don't live above and beyond your means. And everybody don't need fucking Jordans in the crib, man. Motherfuckers don't need them fucking $400-$500 purses. And anyway, man, $600 leather pelly pail coats and shit. Do this. Instead of fucking your kid's name up and putting your kids' names on bills and shit, man. Go get a secure credit card. Put it in your kid's name. Make them spend, you know what I'm saying? Teach them about it, build their credit up so when they get 18 graduating out of high school or however age may be, you know what I'm saying? They got good credit already. You know what I'm saying? Or money that's in the house, let's get the family together. Call a family meeting. Sit your aunties and uncles and cousins shit down that you know that's responsible, and come up with a plan, man. Get a bank account, man, and we help fix everybody credit. You feel me? Now we didn't fix everybody credit. Now guess what we finna do now next month? Each month we take a certain allotted amount of money and we fix somebody credit. Bam. Until we get everybody credit fixed. Bam. Now what we gonna do? Go get everybody insurance. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Now what we gonna do? Go get everybody an LLC. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Now what we gonna do is notarize and trademark our names. You know what I'm saying? Bam. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, y'all. Listen. Even if you don't want to do it, listen, man. This is what we should be doing, bro. I ain't saying it's the end all be all, but any small little thing help, man, that can advance my people. I'm with it, man. Go take some fucking real estate classes. Learn about real estate. Learn how to go buy property and shit for $1. Learn how to go down here. You know what I'm saying? If this shit you into, because a lot of times you ain't necessarily being, people ain't, you know what I'm saying? But if you are, man, go there, go sit down in some of these go downtown, man. You know what I'm saying? Go check out any brothers and sisters that's on here, man. Go down where y'all at. I don't give a fuck if you're in Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, Waukegan, Wisconsin, wherever the fuck you at. Go down there, man. Sit in that building, man, and listen to that motherfucker, them judges tell them motherfuckers they owe taxes and they finna take their properties and shit like that. Quick deed and shit. I knew a motherfucker who was doing that shit. Motherfucker almost, matter of fact, he did get me. You feel me? With all that shit. So we gotta be smart. And again, that's why I say always do your due diligence. He said, how much longer you gonna be online? I don't know, brother. If you want to pop on, man, I'll stay on until you want to come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. I started late. Actually, I started an hour late, man. I came on, my sound wasn't working. I had to reboot. So that's why I'm still on this late. But if you want to pop on, bro, man, I'll keep going a little bit longer, man. And I ain't got no problem with it. Oh, there you go, right there. What's going on, brother? How you feel tonight?
I'm all right. I didn't expect you to get me on that fast. Damn.
What you got going on, man? What you got going on over there, man?
I ain't got nothing going on. I just got back from a OES thing, so that was interesting.
Hey, speaking of that, I got a young lady, man. I'm gonna text you her name and her number. Give her a call for me because I'm not part of a chapter or nothing like that, like I used to be. So, and then my brothers don't even. So I'm gonna send her your way and see if you know what I'm saying, if you can help her, if you want to be bothered, because I don't want to be bothered.
I can't stand you.
But at least I'm following her. At least I'm sending her somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That she.
Yeah. Just send them my way. I got some sisters.
So, Miss Kimber says, I agree. We all should have multiple bodies of work. Yeah, most definitely, man. And it ain't just necessarily about multiple bodies of work, neither, man. Just different avenues of creating monetary value. You know what I'm saying? And not only just that, but like I say, man, we need more doctors, we need more lawyers, we need more scientists, we need more biologists, we need more engineers, man. We need more people in agriculture. Miss Kimber, man, I still want you to come on, man. And you ain't necessarily got to present your curriculum, but man, come on, do a presentation on that agriculture shit. Maybe you could take some shit from your curriculum and make a what's that shit? The little slideshow shit. Damn, my man, gone right now. Presentation, man. You know what I'm saying, man. What's that shit, man? What is it called, master teacher? What is it called? Brother, presentation. Yeah, with all that shit. Yeah, with the sharing of the screen and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? PowerPoint. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Come on with a
presentation, but yes.
Yeah, PowerPoint presentation. Come on and present that agriculture shit, man. A lot of people need to hear about that. Because a lot of us don't even know how to go outside in the garden and plant shit, man. We can't plant no seeds and no flowers and shit like that. Not saying that that's something everybody's into, but that's good information. Because guess what? Learning how to, if we were to get hit by a nuclear bomb and we were able to go hide and come out fucking years later, yeah, remote PowerPoint, years later, guess what, man? You know, we learning how to put the nitrogen back in the soil, learning what has natural nitrogen in it, what's naturally got oxygen in it, what naturally got hydrogen in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how to use the electricity inside of uh your body, your vessel, to create. Man, listen, man. I ain't talking no spooky shit, man, because there's a lot of shit that we can do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I love for you to come on. I keep asking you for that presentation on the agricultural shit. Like, you ain't got to present it all, because I know we don't want nobody to snatch or take or whatever the case may be, because I don't know if you got it uh uh peer reviewed and copyrighted and all that other good shit. But yeah, man. Or you could just come on and talk about it, man. Like, man, we need to get up into these gardens, man. You know, we need to learn about 501c3 as a people. See, and I'm only giving solutions to this DEI shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a way we can sustain ourselves. So, I just want to let motherfuckers know, man, it's a way to do it, man. It's a way to do it. It is a way to do it. I mean, how the school teaching coming along for you, brother? How was your I see you every morning, man. Every morning getting it in with the students, man. You ain't had no knuckleheads this year, how you?
You mean knuckleheads? I mean, there's always knuckleheads.
Nah, but you ain't had too many unruly kids. I know how they can be.
I mean, not necessarily. I think they got used to me and how I roll, but for the most part, it's always some headaches. So, but the good part is, because I think a student asked me, they're like, "Why are you still teaching? I know somebody like you can get a better job." And I was like, I actually like some of y'all. Especially when y'all walk across the stage and I'm like, "Oh, I made an impact." But go figure.
Yeah. Hey, man, I think Trump out here fucking up everything, man. Well, I ain't gonna say that. CDC staff.
You talk about that already?
Look, so yeah, did you see about them? The Gulf of America, brother?
Yeah,
Gulf of America. Yeah. Gulf of America, brother.
Everybody talking about how Project 2025 aligns with everything he just signed off.
Not everything. That shit was
That's
gonna
what people telling me. I don't know.
Yeah, but again, bro, like I said, all that Project 2025 shit was. What y'all think? What y'all thinking? What y'all think that ban on abortion shit was? Bro, all that 2025 shit is just shit that's been taken out that's supposedly giving us advantages to be fair or equal in this society. That 2025 shit ain't doing shit but revoking some of that. That's why, come on, man. Even with the with the transgender shit, he ain't nothing but men and women. A lot of people.
That's DEI.
Yeah, a lot of people were mad because he put you could put God back in the school because we took the religion out of the school. So if you take, and a lot of people don't know, when they took that shit out of the school, brother L Boogie told me, man, down in Florida, they already did away with the teaching of the transatlantic slave trade and threw away all them books and shit. They're trying to keep that. So be careful what y'all ask for and wish for when we want certain things to go away, because other things are classified in the same fucking category. And if you read the law, like how you should know the law and not just hearing the law and looking it up, you got to really get law books, y'all. Get law. Every household. Just listen. Just like how every household, brother, got a Bible or some type of fucking yellow pages or some type of magazine in it, man. Every household should have a law book. If y'all gonna have a Bible, go get y'all a fucking law book. I don't give a fuck if it's an old edition. Start there and then upgrade, because those books are expensive. You know what I'm saying? Very expensive. But come on, man. Or go to the library and fucking copy the pages, man. We listen, y'all. We gotta understand what's going on, man. We ask for certain shit to get up out of there, and then when you get up out of there, then when this shit gone, we like, what the fuck? Why they take? Oh, yeah, because that's attached to it. It's in the same category. Because a lot of times, bro, we don't understand these laws and regulations. You know what I'm saying? We don't read enough.
We don't want to read.
Yeah. Professor says he also tried to ban the Air Force from teaching us about the Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah. Yeah. Then he's supposed to be opening up files and shit like that, man. This shit crazy. So this shit, CDC staff ordered to cut off communications with WHO, the World Health Organization. This is crazy. So staff across the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention were ordered Monday to cut off all communications with the World Health Organization, who is don't Bill Gates get him a lot of money? Okay. Multiple federal health officials confirmed on CBS News to comply with President Trump's executive order last week. Check that. What Trump? Beyond calling for the U.S. to begin the year-long process to formally withdraw funding from the UN Health Agency, Mr. Trump's executive order had also instructed federal agencies to recall and resign any U.S. government personnel from working with the World Health Organization. The sweeping directive to implement the order was issued by the CDC Deputy Director for Global Health, John Nicholson, in an email Monday. One official said, pending further guidance for when and how exceptions might be carved out. It says the CDC staff assigned to work for the WHO are also being told not to come into the office. The email said pending further guidance from leadership. What the fuck? Mr. Trump has had a long critical. Oh wow. Mr. Trump has long been critical of the WHO, blaming the organization for mishandling the C-19. Fuck it, this is an article. I can say it. COVID-19, and saying it gets too much money from the U.S., which donates the most of any country. It says at an event in Las Vegas on January 25th, he said the WHO had offered to cut the U.S. funding commitment down around the amount given by China. Maybe we would consider doing it again. I don't know. Maybe we would. They have to clean it up a little bit, Mr. Trump said. Former health official tells CBS News they worry that the U.S. withdrawal from the WHO could endanger efforts to respond to diseases. It says both undetermining the UN agencies and also making it harder for Americans officials to prepare. The first way, I also heard about some H1N1 shit coming back too, man. I don't know what's going on with that, but I heard. This shit is alleged because I heard it somewhere, so this is not me stating the claim or saying that it's back. I just heard. The source is it ain't too reputable, but I'm just letting the people know that I heard. The first way U.S. officials would sometimes hear about worrying outbreaks was through the WHO, especially in countries wary of working with American authorities. The WHO also relies on disease experts dispatched by the U.S. and other countries to fill its ranks. Has been repeated many times, infectious diseases know no boundaries, and in today's world of rapid travel and outbreak, anywhere is a threat everywhere, said James LeDuc, and an adjunction professor at the University of Texas Medical Branch. Between working for the U.S. Army Medical Research and heading to Galveston National Laboratory, LeDuc worked for CDC as a WHO medical officer and later one of the agency's top-ranking global health officials. The fact is that there is no alternative to WHO. WHO has the global mandate that allows health issues to be addressed on a global scale in a coordinated manner, LeDuc said. It said a World Health Organization spokesperson declined to comment on the move. The Department of Health and Human Services, which oversees the CDC, did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. Preparing for seasonal pandemic and influenza. The gag order comes ahead of a key commitment meeting next month where CDC officials were scheduled to help the WHO pick out strands for the next winter influenza vaccine. Influenza vaccine manufacturers in the U.S. Food and Drug Administration rely on the data and findings by that panel to decide on the shots used every fall around the Northern Hemisphere. Fucking crazy. I'm glad I read that article because a lot of that shit I didn't know, and I know now. So again, man, I don't know how many times I got to repeat this. I did tell everybody to have a plan, Brother Fox. I said if it was going to be Miss Harris or if it was going to be my boy Trump, whoever was going to get in there, make sure y'all got a plan, man. You got to set a fucking plan. If you don't set a plan, man, anything can fucking happen. Anything can fucking happen. And I told y'all Trump was, man, while everybody was talking about Trump wasn't going, man, Trump gonna have some stories to keep us talking for the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? But it's only 4 years, so guess what? Shit. Hey, if we can listen, as melanated individuals, man, if we can live for the next 4 years peacefully with this shit, man, look, y'all. We own and popping. We own and popping. Oh shit, OJ son, damn y'all, OJ son, OJ Simpson, man, R.I.P. OJ. OJ Simpson's son being sued after he moves into his late dad's home without permission and refuses to move. Damn, he can't move into his daddy crib. What happened? It said OJ Simpson's son has been caught in a bitter battle over his dad's mansion. It says radaronline.com can reveal OJ's 36-year-old son, 36-year-old heir, Justin, is being dragged into court for allegedly squatting in his dad's house with the state overseer Malcolm Laverne, claiming a major breach of agreement. What the hell? Laverne, the attorney managing the estate of the late sports star turned actor, filed a lawsuit against the Primary Holdings LLC. Allegedly, the company is owned by Justin. This sounds like some bullshit to me. The lawyer claimed Justin, the son of OJ and Nicole Brown, since betrayed an agreement made regarding the house. He revealed Primary Holdings brought the house where the controversial NFL star was living when he passed away from cancer in April last year, in a deal to safeguard OJ's financial interests and protect the property from creditor claims. Because he probably owed money. They said after the Naked Gun star, who was famously acquitted in the 1990s murder of his ex-wife Nicole and her friend Ron Goldman, passed away, his younger son moved into the house. He claimed that since he owns Primary Holdings, the property now belongs to him, and he refused to leave or repay the estate for any alleged payments his father may have previously had made previously. And if it's done right, he doesn't have to pay. Yeah, well, I don't know how they set it up or how they did it, but if it's done right, I do know, you know what I'm saying, never leave. Y'all leave it to, if you want to avoid taxes, man, I'm gonna get this to you people, man. If you want to avoid taxes and you do have a house and you want to leave it to your kids, put it in a trust. That way, if it's in a trust, irrevocable trust, you don't have to pay any taxes or any liens that was previously owned on that property. Or your kids, if you leave it to them and they get it, they don't have to pay it. But if you just leave it to them as a beneficiary, they're going to pay all the taxes. They're going to have a hard time because then they're going to have to go to their probate court. And that's a timely process because they're going to have to get a lawyer because a probate judge is not going to let you sit in that motherfucker and defend yourself. Trust me, I know. This is personal. I just do. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that I had to go through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But my father didn't have all that shit. He probably didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I found out, and I know, is because I went through certain shit. You talk to certain people, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? Not always, but we're always, but just certain shit you don't learn. You know what I'm saying? But I learned that through that. So if it's done right, now, but if he is the owner of the Primary Holdings LLC, I wouldn't have let it be known, and I wouldn't have moved into my father's house that way, because now you're letting it be known that you're the proprietor of that fucking Primary Holding. So now, nigga, if it was in a contract for you to get it or receive it after or before or whatever the stipulations may be, you could have null and void the contract, bro. So be smart about what you do, y'all. Don't let your emotions get involved in certain shit. You see what I'm saying? We still got to stay here. I know a lot of times we think a lot of shit is physical battle and pride and emotion and shit, man. But you still have to fight that mental, you know what I'm saying, that mental battle. Like Miss Kimber said, man, we have to mitigate and be strategic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it says, and then we can get up out of here on him. It says Laverne argued OJ never intended for the house to be separate from his estate, stressing how the late Hall of Famer had been covering the mortgage payments by himself. It says, despite owning a home nearby, Justin continues to live in the property, claiming it as his home, which directly contradicts his father's will. But that's again, even if his father will don't want the fucking estate to be that, but he still bought it through his LLC company, so it still belongs to. Like it's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, man. It's that I see that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It says since OJ's death, the estate has been working to sell off his belongings, to liquidate assets, and settle out debts. See, that's what it's about. Because you still owe debt after you die. That's why I say I'm telling my peoples, man, irrevocable trust. Don't leave shit as a beneficiary. Irrevocable trust, so you can't be taxed and all that shit, and you ain't got to pay off nothing. And if you're gonna leave it to somebody, they don't have to pay. Remember that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody to come on and really talk about that shit and get more in depth into detail. You know, I know only so much. I'm not a professional in it. I'm not that well versed on the subject. I just know a little bit. The ex-NFL player passed away April 2024 following a battle with prostate cancer at the age of 76. Last month, Laverne revealed plans to sell OJ's collection of pornography from his 2008 and 2017 time in Nevada State Prison, where he served a sentence for memorabilia theft. And it wasn't memorabilia theft. It was his own shit that they stole from him, and he was trying to get it the fuck back. Jesus Christ. The estate is facing a $500,000 tax lien from California, and at the time of OJ's death, he still owed millions to the families of Nicole and Ron Goldman from a 1997 wrongful death lawsuit. And again, if he was adjudicated of that crime, I do not believe they should have sued that man. Even though I know civil and criminal court is two different things. But if he run it in criminal court, man, if it ain't no evidence, bro, how y'all just gonna make this man pay these people? But that's the law. That's what we in. It says it says though originally assessed at 33.5 million, the debt has ballooned to nearly 100 million due to unaccumulating interest. Come on, man. Get the man dead. So y'all really charging interest on some shit that can't be paid. But let me tell y'all this. Y'all do know, as a child, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this is I think it's the law. Look it up. I'm not sure. So don't quote me, but I think as a child, you supposed to pay your parents' debt and shit off. If I'm not mistaken. I really do believe that. I think that's how that works, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it says while disgraced football, well, he see, this is bullshit. He wasn't a disgraced football hero. I don't like this shit. Was acquitted of the murder of his ex-wife and her friend. Yeah, right, friend. The families relentlessly pursued justice throughout a wrongful death lawsuit in 1997. OJ was found liable for Nicole. And see, this is what I'm saying. How did he get acquitted for the murder, but then get found liable in civil court for Nicole and Ron Goldman's death in Santa Monica civil court? That's crazy. As a result, he was hit with a $33.5 million judgment, which he still owes to the victim's family at the time of his death. Goldman's father, Fred, hasn't let up, making it clear he won't until their family receives what they're rightfully owed. Man, sound like a money grab, man. They ain't gonna even say. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to be disrespectful to the unalive. For the years, he tried to get OJ to pay his judgment to no avail. Of course, because he didn't have the money. 3 months after the former professional athlete's death, the grieving father filed a creditor's claim against the estate, which I knew they was going to do. The court filing stated, I affirmed that amount of the claim of 117 million. Wow. What the fuck? Through July 25, 2024, with interest occurring thereafter at the daily rate of 26. What the fuck? Man, bro, they come on. Or alternative claim amount above is 73 million through July. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be kidding me, man. So the interest rate is 26 million and he owes 73 million, which is added up to the 117. Come on, man. With the interest occurring at the daily rate thereafter of almost $17,000 a month is justly due. I affirm that all payments have been credited and that there are no offsets to the known affiant. I don't even want to read no more, G. I don't want to read that. That's just horrible. Nah, that's just horrible, man. What you think about that?
I don't know what to say. I'm about to tell I'm gonna get out of here. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and shut it down. But bro, come on, man. Come on, man. The man listen, so even if they sell off all his shit, they still ain't gonna get that $117 million. Because he ain't got $117 million worth of shit. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna sue the kids, and they're gonna come after the kids because, again, I believe you have to pay your parents. I'm telling you, G, this the way this shit set up, man. It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for jumping on tonight, man, and sticking around with me 14, 15 minutes at the time, man. Man, even though you weren't involved in the conversation too much, Doc, I still, you know how I like to do it, man. Tell the people something good before we can get about it. I said, so we can get up out of here.
No, man, it's all good. I just jumped on. I just got back, like I said, from a long meeting, and you know, just thinking out loud. I was like, let me see what he's doing, and you still keeping the energy going, which is what.
Yes, sir. So I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I'm gonna find that number and forward it over to you. I know her name is Miss Walker. And see if you can help that young lady.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Take care, man. Run the show. I'll try to catch you up later. I just called last minute because, you know, being a worthy patron, he'd be like, oh, you got to be here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that was kind of weird, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, we all about duty, you know, us old
Yes,
men.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I'll check you out tomorrow, man. Keep the energy going. Yeah, or as the kids say, keep pushing P or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. All right, whatever. Stay positive, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro.
All right, my boy. I love you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, man. It's always good, man. It's always a pleasure when that brother hits the screen. Yeah, man. So, man, you know, we started late, man. Hour late, man. So we at that time right now. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man, and sticking it out with me, man. Most definitely, I appreciate everybody. Send all my moderators in the building, man. And don't forget to check out them links Miss Kimber put up, man. She put that Instagram link up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check that out. Get a screenshot of that again, man. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Reading is fundamental. If you can't read, get somebody to read it to you. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go check this one out as well. And also, man, y'all can just go back, take a screenshot, Snapchat, or whatever the case may be if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, get the information. But man, you know, I just want to tell everybody, man, peace and blessings to y'all, man. Don't forget to tune in every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11. I know we started an hour later, had to reboot the system. Apologies to my beautiful peoples, my superheroes, and my Beardonians, man. But again, we come on every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11. You know what I'm saying, man? So make sure y'all tuning in 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central time zone. Also, man, this Friday, man, I got one half of the Supreme Mob hip hop group cast coming through, man. On Friday for, you know what I'm saying, some Bearded Studio Real MCs talk conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say interviews, no more Real MCs talk conversation. So man, we looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know what I'm saying? The brother name is Castro, man, one half of the Supreme Mob. I want to get both of them, so hopefully I can get them both together one time too. But we'll see how that work, man. So I'll agree. We got a flyer we're gonna put up for it, man. And we, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna promote it and push it all week. So all my people, man, make sure y'all tune in for that, man. I promise it's gonna be better than the last. You know what I'm saying? We don't do nothing but get better, man. We just elevate and grow and we keep it going and we keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's Bearded Studios. We do that every Friday, 9 to 12, man, 9 p.m. Central, same time, you know what I'm saying, 9 to 12. And also on Saturdays, man. You know what I'm saying? Bearded After Dark Television, Bad TV, man. Make sure y'all tuning in, man. We own this motherfucker, man. Monday through Saturday, man. We pushing, and we pushing, man. Hey, and don't forget, man, keep everybody in your thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Keep everyone in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations. One last time. Keep everybody in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations, man. And keep a hold to them 5 key components: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's what we about here on Bearded Conversation, man. With that being said, man, to all my superheroes, man, and to all my beautiful people and all my Beardonians, man, let's sing y'all up out of here with a little superhero music, man, and it go a little something like this.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bit of conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements. Now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol.
Make sure y'all tuning in, man. Same black time, same black channel, man. 9 to 11 every Monday through Saturday. Oh, well, on Saturday it's 10:30, y'all. But still, tune the fuck in early, man. I might come on early, man. Hey, but make sure y'all tuning in Monday through Saturday, man. Bearded Conversation, man. Bearded Studio and Bad TV, man, on the new Melanated Media Network. Hey, and we still looking for a young lady to come through and slide for the panel and to do a show with the brothers, man. So, hey, man, stay in tune, man. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Keep striving, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, if y'all superheroes, if y'all Beardonians, and if y'all my beautiful people, man, y'all know what it is, man. Those that fuck with us, those that don't fuck with us anyway, man. And we out.
Homie, tap in, why you hating? Why you already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off
The block, giving it back.
Come on. The hood lovers. Off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Giving it back. Big conversation off the block, giving it back. Big conversation off the block, giving it back.
Attention.
Hey, attention. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the end of the show. Y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, man, in harmony and peace, man, may we always meet on a level, man. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence after that good old, you know what I'm saying, intellectual discourse and growing of the minds, may we always part on the square, man. With that being said, man, peace and blessings. I love y'all. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday.